the way we are providing the cadres nowadays, the zone wise we have divided the country. So are we able to provide, bring about the objective as of now? That is my question.
Good afternoon, sir.
Be seated. Be seated. Okay. So, Shivam, you are from Gautam Nagar.
Yes, sir. Gautam Buddha Nagar.
Gautam Buddha. Yes, sir. So, what was the name of the district earlier before 2000? Gautam Buddha Nagar. It was known as earlier?
Sir, I'm not aware. Sorry, sir, I'm not aware about that.
So, Noida. It is Noida.
Sir, Noida is a tehsil in Gautam Buddha Nagar.
Gautam Buddha is a wider.
Gautam Buddha is the district and it has 3 tehsils. Noida.
One is Noida, the other?
Greater Noida, and the third is Jewar.
Greater Noida and third?
Jewar.
Okay. So, you were brought up in Prayagraj?
Sir, my parents are from Prayagraj and I've been born and brought up in Gautam Buddha Nagar.
Kindly introduce yourself to the board briefly, please.
Good afternoon, sirs. My name is Shivam. I am from Noida, part of Gautam Buddha Nagar district, and I did my schooling from APJ School, Noida, and then after that I did my graduation in plastic technology from Harcourt Butler Technological University from Kanpur, and after that I've been preparing for this exam.
Which attempt is?
The fifth attempt.
This is your
fifth attempt.
So, earlier also you faced interview?
Yes, sir, once.
This is your second interview?
Yes, sir.
Which year you appeared?
2022.
22. So, what was the score earlier?
Sir, 160.
160. So, what is the experience? You were expecting 160 or more?
Sir, it was the first interview, so I did not really have any expectations of what kind of score I would get. So, I did not.
Anything you can recollect from the previous interview which you feel that you did the mistake?
Sir, a few of the questions I could have answered in a better manner. One of the panelists asked me about should India have the Himalayan ministry or a ministry for the Himalayas or not. So he was of the view that we should, and I also supported that view, but I did not substantiate it with any example or data. So I could have done that better, and also I was not prepared regarding the Great Pacific Garbage Patch in the Pacific Ocean. I was not aware about the ocean currents which are responsible for formation of that patch. So these two things I feel I could have done better.
Alright, so when is your interview?
So 10th January.
It's again in hand.
Yes, sir.
Is it your first mock?
No, sir, not the first mock.
This is second mock?
Third mock, sir.
This is third mock. Yes. And in the previous mocks, how much the mock boards they awarded you?
There was no scoring in the previous mocks. I did not get any score.
So, during the school and the college days, what were your hobbies?
So, during the school and college days, I liked exploring new food. I liked eating out, and I also had a motorcycle, so I enjoyed driving it, going to new places on it, and also following cricket, watching movies and series. So back then I had more time, so I used to go to the cinema hall often and watch it, but these days I don't, so I prefer to watch them at home.
During those days, you visited many places. Which one?
Sir, I had a motorcycle, so most of my travels were restricted to the local area in Kanpur. So we visited different ghats there. We visited some old temples there, and also Lucknow a few times because it was nearby. So that was what I visited.
So you have mentioned in your DAF cardiovascular training.
Yes, sir.
What do you understand by cardiovascular training?
So cardiovascular exercises refers to those exercises which are good for the heart. When we perform cardiovascular exercises, the heartbeat goes up and down and it leads to a good heart life. These include swimming, running, which is also inclusive of running at different speeds, brisk walking, jogging, dancing, and also cycling.
So the push-up,
Yes, sir.
whether it is journal push-up or the military push-up, is not a cardiovascular.
No, sir. Push-ups are strength training. We use our body weight to strengthen our muscles of the chest, of the biceps, shoulders when we do push-ups.
Watching comedy movies. Which movie you saw lately?
Sir, lately I've been watching Singham again, so I did not finish it. And before that, I watched Agni. It is a dramatic movie based on the lives of firefighters based in Mumbai, of the problems they face, of the challenges they have while saving people from fire incidents. So it was about that.
For most of the time, you stay in your rural area or in the urban?
Sir, urban area.
Since school days?
Sir, I visited my paternal village for a
Which is the village? Your paternal village?
Sir, my paternal village is, it's called Sadopur, but its official name is Chak Sheikh Lal or Sadopur. It's in the Phulpur Tehsil of Prayagraj. And my grandfather, my father are from there, and my mother is from a nearby village, which is about 2-3 kilometers from that village.
So, Def is speaking that your father is doing agriculture?
No, sir, my father is a businessman.
He's a businessman.
Yes, sir.
You have mentioned some land details there.
Yes, sir, for the annexure.
So, you are owning this ancestral land. Do
Sorry,
you know
sir,
something about agriculture also?
No, sir, nothing. I've never.
Never gone to the fields.
I have gone to the fields, but not farmed per se. So I know what they look like, but how agriculture is practiced there, I don't have any idea.
So you must be knowing the major crops of your state.
Sir, in the farm we have, in the village, there is dhan, paddy. There is also gehu for the winters, and then there are vegetables. And also there is gram, mustard. It's also cultivated in the village.
Sugarcane, this area is not a sugarcane, under sugarcane.
Sir, in our farms, in my family,
No, in the area.
sir, we do have sugarcane, but it's not as prominent as in the western part of Uttar Pradesh as compared to where our village is. Sugarcane is in a lesser amount as compared to the sugarcane belt we have.
So my last question is the crop of the sugarcane, whether it is a perennial crop or it is annual or it is, it is less than 6 months.
Sir, it depends on the climatic locations, and because sugarcane requires warmer temperature and a lot of irrigation. So for the northern parts of the country, it's not a perennial crop, it's cultivated in the summer months. Whereas for the southern part of the country, we can cultivate in a perennial manner throughout the year because the temperatures don't change as much. So if there is sufficient irrigation, then we do cultivate sugarcane.
If a crop is persisting more than a year, then only we call it a perennial if it repeats the next year. So you mean to say it goes beyond 2 years?
Sir, sugarcane cultivates in few months. It's not for a long period of time, but where the climate is suitable, the crop can be done in multiple times. Like for example,
After cutting, it regrows. What is the name of that stubble which is there in the field? Ratoon. Have you heard of ratoon?
Sorry, sir, I'm not.
All right, thank you. Nice introduction we had. Please.
All right. Shivam, I was looking into your service preferences. So I found your IAS is the first choice and the IPS is the second choice. So both of them are definitely the part of All India services. So my question is how far the All India services are able to serve the sad purpose for which we have created them?
Sir, All India services are aimed to have coordination between the center and the state, and they encompass both the departments. So for IAS and IPS, they do have a good role in, they perform a good role in coordination. The central officers are at deputation in the states, and also after certain time, these officers from IAS and IPS go to the center also. So they are good for maintaining contact and fluency between the different departments. So in my opinion, they perform a good role in encompassing their role.
All right. Can you help me in recalling what was the reason highlighted by Ambedkar or the Sardar Patel behind creation of these services?
Sorry, sir, I'm not aware about it.
All right. So basically, I just want that some particular thing should be highlighted, like it was for remaining, making sure that diversity of India is remain intact, unity and diversity, all that. So the way we are providing the cadres nowadays, the zone wise we have divided the country. So are we able to provide, bring about the objective as of now? That is my question. Like whether our zone policy is able to, allocate cadres in that way.
Sir, in my personal
Or do you feel any issues with that? Like some people are, are getting the home estate, and other people are not getting, and something. Is there any issue in those allocation according to you?
Sir, the allocations are based on the ranks the people achieve in the examination, and I feel it's a good policy that we have presently, because this allows people to serve in an equitable manner in different cadres. There are insider vacancies, there are outsider vacancies. So each cadre gets a sufficient number of officers. Before this present system, we had preferences of states. So some states used to be left behind, but in this present system, there are clubbings of states into zones. So that helps in proper and equitable representation of people in different states.
Don't you think that in the present system, sometimes people, are like, many times it happened earlier also, it happened that people belonging to a particular part of country are serving in a zone or area which is very different from them. For example, people from north are serving in the south. So is there any issue, or do you have anything to suggest on this?
No, sir, I feel it's a good policy because it's an all India service, so you should be ready to serve in any part of the country. And it's good. It's a good way to understand, know a new culture, understand it, what kind of life there is, and perform a good job of an administrator to have any challenge to solve any challenge that is thrown in front of you. So I feel it's good that we should not be having a particular preference. Beyond that, we should not be serving in a particular cadre. We should be open to serve and take on any challenge that we get.
Yes, good. Actually, this was the purpose also. So, on the same lines, can we go for the All India Judicial Services?
Yes, sir. I feel it's a good thing because it will bring more unity in the country. There will be a better cultural exchange, and it would also help us in understanding different challenges, and it would also bring the best practices forward. Because of increasing contact, we will know which places are having better practices, but we should also respect the diversity that is there, so that it does not lead to a proper destruction of the differences, differences in culture, the differences in religion, or different kinds of studies we have.
So the answer that you are giving is more or less same with that of the All India Services. So
yes, sir.
How the judicial aspect is different from that of civil services, like if IAS, IPS we are comparing?
Sir, All India Judicial Services has been supported by various commissions at different times. Even our former Chief Justice, Dr. D.Y. Chandrachud, he supported All India Judicial Services. The issue is that judiciary needs to have local language understanding and awareness of local customs. So incorporating that into the All India Judicial Services remains a challenge, and also building consensus regarding how to implement the judicial services, because it's a good measure. It will reduce the judicial pendency, reduce the judicial vacancies also. So I support the implementation of All India Judicial Services, but we need to work out the few nuances that are left for it.
So you mentioned one, like language is an issue. Apart from that, you see any other issues with the All India Judicial Services?
So in certain places, the customs play a big role in the adjudication. So the judicial sentences are awarded as per to the prevalent customs. So we should need awareness about that also, and also the hierarchy or the promotion cycle for the judges. So there are a few issues, but if they are resolved well, then I feel it's a very good change and a very good step towards making our judiciary more robust.
And what about the separation of power? Because UPSC is an executive body and it will be conducting the exam. So will it be a good idea?
Sir, I feel it's a good idea because even for appointment, even for the judges in the higher judiciary, different branches of the government play a role. So as long as UPSC is playing a role in appointment because even for the lower judiciary, the state public service commissions play a role. So it's not something new. It has been there even for the lower judiciary.
All right, that's all from my side. What do you say?
Hello Shivam, how are you? So you did your BTech from HBTI, Kanpur, right? You must have heard of Bithur.
Yes, sir.
It's in Kanpur. There is some ancient site located in Bithur, and as you mentioned that you traveled a lot during your engineering days. So can you tell me about that site and what it is famous for?
Sir, Bithur has religious importance. There is an ancient temple present in Bithur, and Bithur also is on the banks of river Ganges. So it has big religious importance. And sorry, sir, I'm not able to recollect which temple was there, but I've been to that temple and it's very revered in that area.
It's Ganesh temple.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Okay, Shivam, what do you think about the recent declination or depreciation in the price of rupee? Rupee is depreciated, dollar is appreciated, REER is in the lowest realm. What do you think?
Sir, in nominal terms, the rupee is at its lowest, but in real terms, with respect to other currencies, apart from the dollar, the rupee is doing very well. And
No, I'm even talking about REER. REER is also at the lowest mark. It was in the Indian Express 2 days back.
sorry, sir, I'm not aware about.
Yeah, I informed you. So now you tell me, what's your take? What do you think? Comment on it.
Sir, it has positives and negatives. Rupee being at a lower price boosts our exports, so the exporters would do well. Forex would come into the country, but it also would make our imports cheaper. So we need to have
Imports become?
Imports expensive. So we need to shell out more money for getting our imports such as oil, for which we import 80%. So it would increase our forex outgo. So we need careful balance regarding the price. So interventions from RBI have been there and they would play a bigger role if the rupee depreciates further so that our economy is not impacted in a bad manner.
What type of exchange rate are we practicing as of now?
Sir, it's balanced. It's based on the market, and also when the need is there, the central bank comes and intervenes so that it does not change too much to impact the economy.
The name?
Sir, as far as I can remember, it's managed floating exchange
Yeah,
rate.
it's managed floating. Okay. Can you differentiate? Give me two good differences between FDI and FPI.
Sir, FDI, the basic difference is that FPI can be in shares
First
and
the full form and then the differences.
yes, sir. It's foreign portfolio investment for FPI and foreign direct investment for FDI. So FPI is in shares and bonds. FPI is in shares and bonds. However, FDI is in shares only. And also the monetary limits. For example, if more than 10% investment comes, then it's FDI.
10% of what?
So 10% of the ownership in a company. If it's more than 10%, then the company becomes a direct stakeholder in the company's interest. So it becomes an foreign direct investor. However, if it's less than 10%, then it is FPI. And also FDI is good for the economy because it leads to creation of more jobs. It's in different sectors and it brings in the latest technology also. However, FPI is only pure monetary flow, so it does not lead to more jobs or a technology transfer.
Can you narrate or can you just elaborate about the monetary policy? What is monetary policy? What's the purpose because of which monetary policy is framed by RBI, and what all it controls or it affects?
Sir, monetary policy is the main tool for the central bank to look after the inflation rates in the country, to also have the additional responsibility for helping the growth. But the primary motive is for the inflation, and they have different rates. For example, the repo rate, the reverse repo rate, the bank rates. They encompass a lot of different rates so that the inflation is in control and it does not become too much and starts harming the citizen of the country.
What are carbon bonds?
Sir, I am not able to recollect fully what exactly are carbon bonds.
It came in prelims 2022 as well. Okay, you should read about it. Okay, that's all from me, sir.
Recently, Ken Betwa project was in news. What is that?
Sir, works started on the Ken Betwa project to provide water for the Bundelkhand region, and it will have multiple benefits. For example, it will help in the agricultural development of the region, and secondly, it will help in inland water transport, and it will also help in generation of energy by hydropower, and also solar power is envisaged. As far as I can remember, it's about 130 megawatts is planned from the area, and it will.
विजय दिवस अभी न्यूज में था, क्या है विजय दिवस क्या है?
Vijay Divas. Sorry, sir, I'm not able to recollect.
16 दिसंबर को ये मनाया जाता है. एनी गेस? अभी मनाए. It's related to Bangladesh War, 1971.
Oh, yes. Thank you, sir.
Okay. नोट्रे डेम कैथेड्रल न्यूज में था अभी. बड़ा सा जो चर्च होता है, that is known as cathedral. Any idea?
Yes, sir. Sir, there was a fire which broke out in Notre Dame about 5 years ago, and it led to damage to the old ancient structure. It's a World Heritage Site. So after 5 years, it's been restored, and it's a very revered place for the Christians. So it was open again to the public after 5 years.
Ganges passes through 28 districts of UP, right? And river dolphin was in news. It's only in Ganges river. Why it was in news? Any idea?
Sir, it was because of sightings, because the Ganges river dolphin is endangered. It's not commonly seen. So because of the sightings, as far as I can remember, it was in news.
It has been tagged for studies.
Thank you, sir.
So it was in news. Sacred groves. Have you heard about sacred groves? What is sacred grove?
Sir, sacred groves refer to the old forests which have various importance for the communities that are living there. They have cultural importance, they have ecological importance, and they are very important for the conservation of forests. For example, there is in Nilgiris we have sacred groves. I am not able to recollect the name, but it's very prominent. Those are temporate forests because of the altitude of the Nilgiris.
Recently, Rainbow Hills was in news. They are in Turkey. And hybrid agriculture intelligence. Any idea?
No, sir.
No. It's about agriculture when AI is used for traditional agriculture to improvise it.
Thank you.
Recently, UNESCO identified 24 villages in a state and declared them as tsunami ready. In which state these 24 villages are located? No idea.
Sorry, sir.
It's Odisha. Okay, you have written about plastics. You did your graduation in plastic?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Recently, Intergovernmental Negotiating Committee met in
Seoul in Korea.
Seoul. And earlier it met in Three countries. Can you name them?
Sorry, sir, again.
Remember it.
Okay.
First was Uruguay, second Canada, third is Kenya, and now in
So third country, which was the third country?
Kenya.
Okay, thank you.
And now the final summit will be held in which country?
The next one.
No, not next one. Now fifth have been conducted, and next will be held in France, the final summit regarding plastics.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
In which country recently a ban has been imposed to curb the use of social media above the age of less than
Sir, in
age of
Australia.
60. Australia.
Yes.
Okay. वर्ल्ड खो खो कप कहाँ पे खेला जाएगा 2025 का?
Sorry, sir.
न्यू दिल्ली में. अभी रिसेंटली एक कंट्री में वाटर इमरजेंसी लगी है. डू यू नो द नेम ऑफ कंट्री? नो. Ecuador. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you, sir.
Okay, Shivam, the formal entry is over. Now it is the turn for the feedback. Kindly take a piece of paper.
Thank you.
So, you tell us how you feel about your interview, how you fared, in your opinion.
Sir, I feel it went well
Okay.
because I may have answered too quickly for some questions. It's something that I'm working on because I do have this tendency to speak.
So there is a scope for the improvement.
Yes, sir. That is something I'm
This
working
is what I want to convey. So your body language is okay, your hand position is okay, your attire is good, formal, tie is okay, your sitting posture is okay. The watch is not allowed there.
Yes, sir.
You must be knowing because you have already faced one interview.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Your voice pitch is okay. Biodata, your confident enough. Your content language is comfortable, okay. Fluency is coherent, good. Choice of the word is also equally good. So I found you to understand the question first. That is a good habit. Then sometimes you also do the analysis before speaking. That is also good. Continue. Presentation is satisfactory. So there are few suggestions that you can improve upon. You can prepare 3 months current affairs from Hindu or Indian Express. The knowledge on various schemes of the government can be obtained from the important websites of those departments who are having some social and developmental implication. Then on the economic side, economic affairs, you can prepare, you can make small notes at your own.
Yes, sir.
So we could not adjust you on geography. Kindly go through your optional. As far as score the board wants, 170 plus. You can cross 190. There is a scope. You are still left with 2 weeks.
Yes, sir.
My suggestion is do not go for much mocks, rather read.
Yes, sir.
And do max 2 more mocks, not more.
उससे ज़्यादा है भी नहीं अभी.
हाँ, yes, maximum.
यूपी के बारे में पूरा थोड़ा नॉलेज वो उसके बारे में पूछा जाएगा. और एक करंट का प्रीलिम्स के बाद 25 मई के बाद जो भी इवेंट्स हुए ना, मैंने जो आपसे पूछे सारे इसी दौरान के 6 महीने के हैं. इसके बारे में रखिए क्योंकि ये अवेयरनेस इज मस्ट.
You can collect these feedback of the individual board members from the office. Any question you want to ask?
Sir, body language was good.
Body language satisfactory.
Everything is okay.
Oh, everything is okay.
There's
Now it is the content only you can add at your own.
There's one thing I noticed. Whenever you answer or whenever you think, you just do this thing. You bro it.
वो subconsciously है तो
थोड़ा उस पर वर्क करिएगा.
शीशे के आगे काम करो. शीशे के आगे बैठो और आंसर दो. जितने हमने क्वेश्चंस पूछे हैं इनको लिख लेना, उसका आंसर दो और शीशे के सामने बैठो. आइदर इट मे बी ड्राइंग रूम और योर बेड. वो
रीड अबाउट बिठूर आल्सो.
हाँ सर, देखूंगा. Sir, did I use any informal words?
No, it's okay.
Again the same.
Everything is okay.
You need to be more cautious. It's okay.
Okay, sir.
Yes.
Everything was fine.
Everything fine. You can increase your 160, can go up to 190. To cross 190, you require few months, which you do not have. But in 2 weeks, you can cross
190
touch
plus.
90.
Okay. So just
Good luck.
increase your database, else
Yes.
everything was good, huh?
Just brush up. Good luck. Thank you.
All the best.